Miller's Creek was the kind of small American town where everyone knew each other's business. One grocery store, one gas station, quiet streets, the kind of place where people forgot to lock their doors at night because nothing bad ever happened there. That's what I thought too. I moved there after my divorce. I rented a small white house near the woods at the edge of town. It was old but cheap. The landlord told me the previous owner had died peacefully in her sleep. He laughed when he said it, like he was trying too hard to make it sound normal. The first week was fine. Then the noises started. Every night around 2:13 a.m., I heard footsteps upstairs. Slow footsteps, back and forth. At first, I blamed the old house. Wood expands, pipes creak, houses make sounds. That's what I told myself while lying awake in bed, staring at the ceiling. But the footsteps always stopped directly above my room, and then silence. One night, I grabbed a flashlight and went upstairs. Nothing. The second floor only had 2 empty rooms and a tiny bathroom. No furniture, no open windows, no animals. Still, when I walked back downstairs, I had the strong feeling someone was standing behind me. A few days later, things got worse. Cabinet doors in the kitchen were open every morning. I knew I closed them before bed because I'm obsessive about little things like that. Then I started noticing objects moving. My keys would disappear and show up in strange places. Once I found my TV remote inside the refrigerator. Another time I woke up and all the family photos I'd placed on a shelf were turned face down. I stopped sleeping properly after that. Dark circles formed under my eyes. I jumped at every sound. Even during the day, the house felt wrong, heavy, like walking into a room after people finished arguing. I told my neighbor, Mrs. Harper, about the footsteps. She got quiet for a second. Then she asked, "Do you keep your bedroom door locked?" I laughed nervously and said no. She didn't laugh back. That night, I locked it. At exactly 2:13 a.m., the footsteps started again. Slow, back and forth, back and forth. Then they stopped outside my bedroom door. I couldn't breathe. I stared at the handle for what felt like hours. Then it moved, very slowly. The handle turned halfway, then stopped. A soft scratching sound came from the other side. I wanted to scream, but fear froze me in place. After maybe a minute, the scratching stopped. Then came the footsteps again, walking away upstairs. The next morning, I packed a bag and drove straight to the police station. The officer looked annoyed, more than concerned, but he agreed to check the house. We searched everything. Nothing upstairs. Nothing downstairs. Then the officer noticed something strange in the hallway closet near the kitchen. The back wall looked newer than the others. He knocked on it once, then frowned. It sounded hollow. Within an hour, another officer arrived. They pulled the wall apart. Behind it was a narrow, hidden space, just big enough for a person to stand inside. There was a sleeping bag on the floor. Empty food cans, water bottles, and cigarette butts. I nearly threw up. Someone had been living inside my house, watching me. The police searched the area for days, but never found anyone. I moved out that same week and rented an apartment 2 towns away. For months, I couldn't sleep without checking every closet and locking every door. Eventually, life started feeling normal again, until one evening when I unpacked an old box from the move. At the bottom was a photograph I had never seen before. It was a picture of me sleeping in my bed. The date printed in the corner was from 3 years before I ever moved into that house.